This video has some spoilers for the start of Outer Wilds and FRIEREN. If you haven't played or watched it, I recommend doing that first. Recently I finished Outer Wilds and now at the beginning of October I started watching FRIEREN. Although they are different in themes, one is a video game about exploration of a star system while the other is a Japanese animation. They have a common theme, and I want to share these with you all a bit. Oh, and since you are here, please like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe for more videos. Let's begin. Starting with Outer Wilds, yes, it took me a long time to finish this game. I remember starting it in 2021, but I actually only finished it in the middle of this year. I still remember seeing my first End of Times. I was on Brittle Hollow and I remember hearing the End Times soundtrack. When I looked at the horizon, I realized that the sun was larger and redder than normal. And that was the moment I saw the end. It just exploded, and I died. Once again, I was back at the same campfire where I had started, but this time I had the information about the codes to start the spaceship, and speaking of spaceship, the diary log, I don't know how it was called, that was filled with some information that I gathered. It was at that moment that I realized that the game was much more amazing than I had imagined. And I knew that my mission was to prevent the sun from exploding. I explored more and more, and I even remember liking the game a lot, reminiscing about the roguelikes like Binding of Isaac and Dead Cells, which are amazing games that I really enjoy. But if you still haven't understood, Outer Wilds is a space exploration game where you are one of the few, or perhaps the first astronauts to possess a translation device that can translate the language of a race that lived in the same galaxy as you, hundreds or perhaps thousands of years before. Through what they left behind, you have to discover how they arrived in this galaxy, the resources they discovered, the scientific discoveries they made, and how to prevent the end of the world. In this journey, you will meet various other astronauts, learn about the Nomai and their reason to come to this solar system, and also why the sun is exploding. I'll leave the end of this game for those who haven't played it yet to discover. I won't give too many spoilers, but it's truly an incredible game that I loved every moment of. Okay, there were some moments that were a bit tedious, having to go to a certain place to continue the story, and the ending was a bit confusing. But it was certainly amazing and a valuable life lesson. This game taught me a valuable lesson that everything eventually comes to an end, and what remains are the moments we had, what we shared with the people we love, and you should cherish that deeply. But if you're wondering what FRIEREN has to do with this, well, FRIEREN Beyond Journey's End is a fantasy anime set in one of the classic fantasy worlds commonly seen in anime. It features a group of heroes who must defeat the Demon Lord. However, it takes place after the defeat of the Demon Lord, where the hero party, consisting of a mage, a cleric, a tank, and the hero, has successfully completed their mission and returned to the capital. Unlike unquitting heroine, we follow the perspective of an elf named FRIEREN, the mage of the group. As is customary in fantasy stories, elves live much longer than humans, possibly more than a thousand years. However, after the hero's death at the end of their journey, FRIEREN regrets not having known him better. Therefore, we follow her journey after this end, as she talks to the other two adventurers she traveled with and a new apprentice she has acquired. Even this elf, who may live more than thousands of years, slowly learns the value of life, and that in the end, the moments we spend together with others are what make the good moments of life good moments. The anime is beautiful. Madhouse surprised me with this one. I did like my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. That they did before, but this one has some top tier animation. The scenarios and settings that you see immerse you in this fantasy world. The cities are different and have their identities, from one in the coast to another in the mountains. Character design is expressive. Yes, we have the trope of guess the main characters, but if you are separated them from the villagers, they have some identity. There are so many beautiful shots, I can't compliment this enough. This shows an eye candy for settings and landscapes. I truly like it. Same goes for Outer Wilds. You will meet different characters through your adventure. You are not the only astronaut. out there, each one of with their personality and instrument of choice. They will tell you about the story of the planet you are and a bit about themselves. Unfortunately, they are not voice actors, which is the only complaint I have. This does not bring them identity, but they are still iconic. Oh, and the planets, they're amazing. There are so many places that you can explore. When you think you've already seen everything, there's always a corner or some place that you haven't visited, and there are some truly beautiful places that you can see. There's also some pretty scary ones as well. Music is incredible for both medias. FRIEREN is immersive and soothing. It doesn't deviate from the classic orchestra soundtracks we see in fantasy, but nails them really well. The violins and pianos, I'm still not sure how to say this, are placed perfectly from the cozy and calm moments to the impactful and more action-focused ones. Outer Wilds soundtrack doesn't happen all that often, but it does match really well. As I said, End Times is incredible. This song gives you the feeling of dread, but it's not a fast song. The universe is ending and doesn't care about you. Other songs like the Traveler's theme, which all the astronauts play, are also good, but good luck getting them out of line. And that makes exploring also fun. Visiting the Nomai ruins, we see the story of what once was home from a more advanced civilization, and the music conveys that mystery of what happened to them. It's perfect. Honestly, please give it a try to these two. Any of those, if you haven't, and if you do, please tell me what your experience was like. I really want to know. I had the luck of finishing Outer Wilds just before FRIEREN and the message clicked right away, and I looked further to this anime. I just hope it finishes in 12 or 25 episodes. I'm not feeling watching an incomplete story and have to wait for more. And I also didn't play the Outer Wilds DLC yet, so I'll see if I can check that later. For now, thank you for watching and have a great day.